everybody. Today we're going to be doing a workout that is focused on our legs. So today is leg day for us. We're going to be doing a warm-up, a main workout that is 15 minutes, and then a cool down. So today it's going to be about 20-25 minutes of work. All you're going to need is a mat or some sort of soft surface, some water, and yourself. So if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin with some jumping jacks. You're going to want to breathe through these. Squeeze those abs. If you want to start off slower today, that's totally fine. Bring those arms up and alternate those legs outward. After doing a few of these, if you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and get started with those jumping jacks. We have about 30 seconds left of these jumping jacks. Again, squeeze those abs. Tighten that core. You should also be feeling it in your legs. We have about 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and move on to some good morning squats. Stand hip width apart. Reach down to your toes, keeping those legs straight. Squat down, raise those arms up, and stand. And we're going to repeat that. Touch your toes, squat, arms up, and stand. You should be feeling it in the back of your legs, this nice stretch. Keep breathing. We have about 20 seconds left. Take these nice and slow so you get that stretch. All right, we have about 5 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and move on to some lunges to plank. So you're going to want to be standing. You're going to kick your right leg out. Reach for the ground, get your hands on the ground, and you kick that leg back, and bring the other leg forward. Bring your torso up, and stand. Now, we're going to bring the left leg back, hands to the ground, kick that right leg back, bring that left leg forward, bring your torso up, and stand. We're going to repeat that on each side for about 15 more seconds. It's going to help stretch our legs. And we got 3, 2, 1. Let's move on to our last exercise for this warm-up. It's just going to be a nice jog. So you can pick up the pace or slow it down according to however you feel. But we do have about 40 more seconds of this nice light jog. Keep breathing. Tighten that core. Have about 20 more seconds. All right, we're almost done with the warm-up. 10 more seconds. Keep breathing. We're almost done. And 3, 2, 1, and we are done with the warm-up. Hopefully you guys are warm like me, ready for this main workout. I'm going to go ahead and go through the exercises and how it's going to work. If you guys would be so kind as to keep up a light jog like the one we just did, or you can go ahead and practice these exercises with me, whichever you choose. So today, like I said, is going to be about 15 minutes. We're going to do 5 different exercises. We're going to repeat them 3 times, and it's going to be a HIIT style workout. So we're going to do 45 seconds of work, and we're going to get a 15-second rest afterward. After that third and final round that we're going to do, I'm going to add one more exercise that we're going to do for 50 seconds, and then we're done. All right, let's go over these workouts. The first one is going to be a squat with a leg lift. So you're going to stand hip width apart, squat down, and when you bring it back up, lift that leg as high as you can, and you're going to squat and do the same thing with the other leg, and you're going to repeat that. All right, for the next exercise, we're going to do a lunge pulse on just one leg at a time, so choose whichever leg you want. You're going to step it back into a lunge, and you're going to pulse in this position for the whole 45 seconds. The next exercise, same thing on the other side. Pulse lunge, left, right, left, however you want. The next exercise is going to be squat jumps. So again, you're standing hip width apart. You're going to squat down, and you're going to jump upward and repeat that same thing over and over again for 45 seconds. Last exercise is going to be a side lunge with 2 pulses. So stand hip width apart, and then take one big step outward on each side. Wiggle yourself a little bit to get into a comfortable position. And then you're going to lunge to the side on one side, pulse twice, bring yourself back up, and do the same thing on the other side. So alternating side lunge pulses for 45 seconds. After that third round, we're going to add a 50-second sumo squat pulse. So a little bit wider than hip width apart. You're going to squat down, and you're just going to pulse in this position for 50 seconds. So that is it for today. Let's go ahead and get started with that 45-second squat with a leg lift, all right? In 3, 2, 1, let's begin with that squat with a leg lift to the side. Make sure that your toes are pointing outward and that your knees follow your toe. You don't have to bring that leg up super high enough where you can feel it in that inner thigh, like right here. Modification, if you can't lift those legs up, that's fine, you can do regular squats. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest for 15. 10 seconds left of our rest. Next exercise is a lunge pulse. We have 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Lunge backwards, and you're going to stay in this pulsing position for all 45 seconds. The modification for this, you can just do some regular lunges on one leg. You can also alternate between the two. If this is starting to get too hard, you can do some lunges and then get right back to it. Make sure that knee is not going over your toe. And try to make sure that that bottom knee isn't touching the ground. We have about 5 seconds left, guys. Really push through it. And 3, 2, 1. Woo. Shake it out, shake your legs. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Same exact thing on the other side. Again, if you need to, just do some regular lunges. Make sure that knee Still not going over that toe. And again, you can alternate between the two. If this starts to get a little too intense. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh God, okay. Shake those legs out. Okay, next are some squat jumps. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hip width apart. And you're gonna jump up. And repeat that. If this is too intense, you can just do squats. This is a very intense leg workout. My legs are already shaking, and we're just on the first round. Remember that you can always alternate. If something starts to get too intense, you can just switch it up. Don't give up on yourself. You got 3 seconds, 2, and 1. 15-second rest. Next exercise, side lunges with 2 pulses on each side. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Get into that comfortable wide position. Pulse on each side. And come back up. Keep breathing. Really push yourself. Making sure that back is straight. And that knee is going outward. Modification for these, you can just remove the pulses. We got 3 seconds, 2, and 1. 15-second rest. We're gonna start our second round. Get some water if you need it. We've got 3, 2, 1. Regular squat with that leg lift. Bring that leg as high as you can, feeling it in that inner thigh. Keeping that back straight as you squat. And as you lift your leg, make sure your torso does not fall over to the side, but stays nice and upright. 15 seconds, guys. 5 seconds. And 2, 1. Rest for 15. Lunge pulse is next, just on one leg. And 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. You're gonna want to pulse in this position. That knee is not going over that toe. Try to make sure that that knee doesn't touch the ground. Try to keep your hands off of your legs for support. Keep them on your hips, behind your head, to your side, however you want. 15 seconds. And again, you can alternate between pulses and regular lunges. We got 3, 2, 1. Shake those legs out. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Get into that lunge position. Pulse. Making sure that knee doesn't go over that toe. I know I say it a lot. Okay, remember, you can do regular lunges. You can alternate between the two. No shame in that. You need to give your legs a little rest so you can keep going instead of stopping. We've got about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Next, we've got squat jumps. Get some water if you need it. We've got about 5 seconds left of our rest. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and start with those squat jumps. Even if you can't get that far off the ground, that's totally fine. You don't have to do a super jump. And you can just do some regular squats if you need to. I know I say it all the time. You can alternate between the two. Keeping it up is better than stopping completely. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 15-second rest. On to the last exercise for this round. Our side lunge. 3, 2, 1. Side lunge pulses. 2 pulses on each side. Keeping that extended leg straight. Keep breathing. Keep pushing yourself. We are almost there. More than halfway there. You've got about 5 seconds left. And 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds. On to our last round. 3, 2, 1. Squat with leg lift. Keep breathing. Really push yourself. This is the last round. Your inner legs at this point should be burning. Make sure that torso stays upright when we bring that leg up. 15 seconds. All right, 5 seconds, guys. 2, 1. All right. Remember that this is the round that we have that extra exercise at the end, but I will remind you of that later. We got 3 seconds, 2, 1. Let's start with those lunge pulses on one side. Breathe through it. Making sure that knee is not going over that toe, that your back is staying straight and not curving. Keep breathing. Hands on hips, hands behind the head. Just try to not rest on your leg. We got 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right. Doing the same thing on the other side. These should make your quads really, really burn. We got 3 seconds. 2, 1. Let's begin. Those lunge pulses. Breathe through it, really push yourself. We are almost done with this. We have about 15 seconds. And if you need to, again, you can alternate between regular lunges and the pulses. Or you can just do regular lunges. 3 seconds. And rest. Squat jumps are next. We have about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Let's start with those squat jumps. Breathe through it. Again, you can alternate between regular squats and jumping squats. We have about 15 seconds left. Really push yourself. I know I'm trying to. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Next, we have our side lunges. In 3, 2, 1. We're in that wide stance, pulsing to the side. The lower you go, the more we're going to feel it. Keep that back straight. Make sure you are breathing. Again, you can just do regular side lunges without the pulses. Okay, we got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 15-second rest. And then we are doing a 50-second sumo pulse. In 3, 2, 1. You're standing wider than hip width apart. You're gonna come down and pulse in this sumo squat position for 50 seconds. 30 seconds left. Push yourself. You can hold this. I know you can hold this. If you need to, you can just do some sumo squats without the pulse. 10 seconds. Keeping that back straight. Keeping those pulses up. 5, 3, 2, and 1. We are done with this workout. Really, really proud of you guys. So I have some stretches planned because we just worked out our legs a bunch. Mine are burning. Hopefully yours are burning as well. Let's go ahead and open our legs up, sitting on the ground. As wide as you can bring them. They don't have to be super wide. Your heels are on the ground. Your back is straight. You're gonna reach for your toe, whichever toe you'd like, with that same hand. And you're gonna rotate, kind of forming a bridge. And then you're gonna bring your stomach close to your thigh. You should really feel that stretch in the back of your leg. Bringing that stomach and that chest down to your thigh. We're gonna hold it here for 5 more seconds. And we're gonna get up. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Reaching over, forming a bridge. And then turning that stomach and that chest down to your thigh. Try to keep that leg as straight as you can. That's what's going to give you the biggest stretch in the back of your leg. And we're going to stay here for about 5 more seconds. All right, let's go ahead and stand up. I have a few more stretches planned. You're gonna wanna get a wide stance. I'm gonna go ahead and turn to the side. And you're gonna reach down, keeping those legs as straight as possible, reaching in front of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna reach in the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And behind us, all while keeping our legs as straight as we can. Feeling that stretch in the back of our legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's go ahead and get a nice calf stretch, because we did work those today as well. We're going to want to get a wide split stance. Bend that front leg while keeping that back heel on the ground. You should feel that stretch right in your calf. We're going to hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to switch sides. Same thing, that front leg is bent, back leg is straight, and that heel is on the ground. Feeling that stretch in our calf for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get a quad stretch, because those lunge pulses really killed our quads today. You're going to want to grab that foot. The closer you bring it to your butt, the more of a stretch you're going to feel right in that quad. We're going to hold it for 5 more seconds. And we're going to switch sides. Grabbing that foot with that same hand. The closer you bring it to your butt, the more you're going to feel it. And as you bring that foot to your butt, stretch that hip forward. That is what you're going to feel, that stretch right in that quad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake those legs out. Let's do one more stretch. Nice hamstring stretch. So bring one leg out just a little bit, heel to the ground, toes pointing upward, and you're going to bend down. You can bend that back leg a little bit, and as you reach down, try to reach for your heel, and you're going to feel it right here and a little bit in your calf as well. I'll stand this way, that way you guys can see a little better. That leg can be a little bent, but the one that's forward, try to not bend that. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch sides. Bring that leg a little forward, not too much. You can bend that back leg if you want. Reach down slowly for your heel. You should feel it in your hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that is it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. See you guys later.